Hey guys, welcome in. Looks like y'all just get me tonight. We're going to be talking about the true cost of a cruise. Hey
There we go.
guys.
Hey. With my left arm.
Oh, there we go. Get back
There
over
we in.
there. How we doing?
We in.
All right, cool. Can everybody hear us okay?
Can you hear us?
Make sure we
don't have an echo.
You always have an echo.
I know, that's a thing.
Hear the echo.
Oh, sweet. All right, cool. Guys, welcome into our
Monday Night Live.
see a little bit fuzzy. Uh-oh.
Somebody may be a little drunk then.
I wonder why the fuzz is.
But I do see what he's talking about.
Okay, so now we don't have any reverb or an echo, but our camera's not pretty.
Your camera's not focusing.
So the funny thing is today at work, I went to get ready and put media assets in and all that. So,
Media what?
Assets. Careful. And then I saw it this morning, heard about it this morning. Okay, cool. Yeah, thank you, Scott. And apparently StreamYard's gotten greedy. Anyway, it's really cool because I figured out a way. I had some help. Welcome in tonight, guys.
Welcome in.
It was just Darlene. Wait, that's me, Sherman. Let's go back up top and welcome everybody in real quick before we get started. First in the house was Eddie.
Yo.
Hey.
Sherman.
Hey, Sherman.
Travel.
And then
Scott.
Part of the match game. Part of host of Thursday.
There's
the other guy.
No, I'm the other guy.
That's Zach. You're that guy. Zach is the other guy.
Josh, welcome in.
Welcome in, Josh.
What is going on with y'all? Cheddar the cat's not here. Thank you, though.
Who's that?
That's Webster's cat. He doesn't have anything to do with him until he goes on camera, and then he gets up there. Packing for a business trip and listening. Well, we appreciate you being here. Thanks so much. Yeah, Scott, we were testing some things out, and I know I'm loud.
Yeah.
Out of all the things you had
I'm sitting over here.
You're sitting the furthest away from the microphone.
I'm sitting over here for a reason. Testing some things out, and I ran across those intros, and I really liked them. We had them last week, but we didn't want to show them yet. Still not 100% happy, so it'll be ever evolving. Denise, look what I got on.
Look who we all got on.
Well, Denise made that one for him.
Yeah.
Well, we all got. Oh, that's a pretty good shirt.
I love this color. First thing Darlene says is, "Well, where's mine?" And then I had to explain and everything.
I got one already.
Yeah. As soon as we get this figured out, you will have to get a couple of these. This color is really awesome. Really awesome. There's Zachary. Welcome in, Zachary. He's 1/3 of the Nerd Herd, 1/2 of the Wholesome Bunch. Wow.
I think you nailed that one.
Yeah, don't ask me to do it again. All right, cool. So we're going to move on through here.
It looks like somebody didn't want to set us back this time.
Didn't want to do what?
You want to do what?
Set us back this time
Oh, no, I left it alone.
from last week.
Oh, yeah. That's what somebody else says is we're blurry, and I don't know why.
Maybe it's the background.
And he hasn't had anything to drink.
Zach, maybe that's the problem is you need something to drink. Hey, Laura, how we doing?
Welcome in, Lori.
Oh, yeah, I knew she was on there. I tried to get in. I had to get everything set up in here and called her like the last 5 minutes. And so, anyway, here I am.
Here I am.
Lisa
Lisa.
from the
Magic.
Casino in the Magic. Where?
Winning big money.
Or is
Lisa,
it dinner time?
good point. Yeah.
Good point. No eggs.
Y'all let us know where y'all are, Lisa. All right, let's get through here. Here we go. Yeah, okay, so Zach confirmed that he was going on the Carnival Liberty in 26 with Lisa and with the Cam Fam.
Is that Thanksgiving?
It is. Just added a short. Here is a new friend here. We ran across each other in somebody's live, and they're in Vermont. And what really got me was the fact that he had snow pictures, and
snow.
yeah, not like we know it.
In
Like-
July?
Like
No, not in July.
Okay.
No.
I
don't think so.
I was about to question things. It's like snow in July.
So the tractors we have here, the small ones, on the back of it, it basically has a reverse plow with an auger in it that would move the snow. I'm like, that is amazing. So welcome in. Welcome
in, Henry.
Yes, blurry. Oh,
Put your hand over the camera real quick.
I don't know. Hold on. Let's see what we got. Dum-da-dum.
720. 30 frames.
Let's try
Go 1080.
this one. Oh,
Oh,
of course not. 80.
Go 60.
Yeah, it's not going to like that. So I just got a message that apparently one of the video mismatch in the frame rate. So somewhere along, I've got that same glitch. This will be fun.
We're just amateurs going along with it.
This will be fun.
It's
Right.
blurry on the TV, but not on the. Hey, Lisa.
Welcome in, Lisa.
Focusing on the backdrop. I can fix that. All right, hold on.
I think it is too.
Let's fix that then, shall we? Eeny, meeny, miny.
Do the
Do the flag.
No, because it's
No.
got words on it.
Oh.
Let's do this.
do the sunset. I think the sunset work. That one works a lot better.
All right, let's see if that helps it. All right, y'all let me know if that picked it up.
Oh wow!
Somebody said they couldn't read the shirts.
That's how bad it is.
Oh, it really is.
It's not like that on our end.
Man.
Still blurry.
That's still bad.
All right, so y'all give me a minute. Let's see if we can figure this out. Because I don't like this.
It's just bad camera quality.
Uh-oh.
Fix it.
Where'd we go?
We go. Turn the camera off. Turn it back on and turn it back off.
Yeah, Liz, we're trying. Did it?
Made us go away.
Sherman, that's not funny. It cleared it right up, didn't it? So
Why'd you pause it?
we're watching on our phone. No.
Yeah, it's still blurry on our. It's still blurry on our
Or
phone.
kick it.
Unplug it and plug it back in. That's what Daniel just
It's-
said.
All right, guys.
Time about-
Don't go anywhere yet. We'll be
Right back.
after these
You need a-
messages.
You need a technical difficulty screen.
I do, don't I?
Mm-hmm.
I will have it next time. Watch. All right, let's see if we can figure this out. Now the mic's still on.
Yeah,
so-
mic's still on. Podcast time, baby. Starting a podcast this week. You didn't even know that.
Mm-mm.
I can't fix it when I'm live.
You could change. You can turn it down.
I can turn it down, but I. Zach, that's so not funny. This is karma because I used to give
It's still.
somebody a hard time about that. I know.
Just put it on green screen.
Looks like frame rate issue.
Yeah, it's actually right there.
Your camera's dirty.
If your camera was dirty, it wouldn't be doing that.
Okay, so for all 15 in here, if we leave, give me a minute and we will come right back
After these messages,
after I throw my phone down the hall and get another one, okay?
you need a new. You may really need a new phone. It cleared it up, but it's still blurry.
Well, it's bad when Lisa's in the middle of the ocean somewhere and has better than us. Okay, guys, I can't figure this out right now, and I don't want to waste y'all's time. Y'all were so gracious coming in here, so
Don't want to waste y'all's time.
yeah, I apologize. This is something new, and
This is
I'm not quite sure.
technical difficulties everywhere. Everywhere. Difficulties everywhere. Yes, let's blame Zach.
Wow, done.
It's a Monday.
So done.
Out of every day, you picked a Monday for our live streams.
Our first weekly live, and this is what we get.
Blurred and misbehaving dog.
This is perfect. Okay.
Okay,
Wow.
I thought he was gonna make fun of you. I just called her stray.
All right. So, what we were. That's not funny because we did let him out. What we were going to talk about was, and maybe this will be better. What is the true cost of a cruise? Just because you're going on a cruise and you pay that price, that doesn't really cover everything. So what we're going to do is we're going to go over that the best we can. Blurry, echoing. I don't know.
We'll go along. We'll just go along with it.
Yeah, I'm blaming for everything else. Absolutely, we do. So what we're going to do is, so we're going to go over some of this stuff. How is that coming in? Okay, Jeremy, come in. Jeremy, hello.
Hey,
Hello,
Jeremy.
If we missed you in the chat, anybody, let us know because the last 16 minutes is fiasco at its best.
And we've been live for 16 minutes.
It is just unreal. Jan, welcome in. So let's go ahead and get this thing started. Watch this. Let me see if I can do this work. Everybody put straight lines in.
So we're gonna be different.
So we are. Lori, that is a bonus. I think I figured this little sound thing out to where we don't get an echo. But that may change. So anyway, what we're going to do is let me share this with y'all. Let me attempt to share this with y'all.
Should have asked if our intro was blurry.
That's not right. Share a screen. I don't know if y'all are even seeing this. A window. I want to see.
Be careful what you share.
Where is it? I know I've got it. So I had this set up right.
So you'll have to. I think you'll have to drag that Google Chrome into this one.
This one?
Mm-hmm. You have to drag that into this
You
one.
mean like that?
Like that.
Ta-da. All right. So
Because we have a delay. We gotta see if it's
that, guys, we're looking at this on the phone. This is awful.
Anyways,
I am so sorry.
Oh, there it is.
they
Okay,
are seeing
good.
it.
So
They're seeing this screen better than us.
is that clear? Okay, good. Then I know where it is now.
It's the phone.
No, it's the link between Camo and StreamYard. All right, so we're going to look at a cruise. Anybody know of a cruise that we could be going on anytime in the next 2 years? We're going to look at the Unhinged. You'll have to monitor the chat because
Yeah, we're in the corner now, looking at dates and prices and whatnot.
I think it's this one right here. So what I did is I just went in there. I didn't have any of our information in there, our numbers or offers or anything like that. So what we're going to show you is not a price that you would have to pay. Everyone's circumstances could be very different. Some may have a casino offer, some may have an ultra casino. We have casino offers, but I didn't think it was right to show y'all something that you may not get. They're not that great, but
So something to help
yeah,
lower the cost of a cruise.
so this will be just a generic off the shelf. This is what this cruise will cost. If you, depending on the room type that you want to get, it will vary the cost. Just so y'all know, the camera's still on.
No, really? Is the camera still on?
Yeah, no picking your nose.
I was gonna eat it.
Ugh.
So what we always do is we go for the least inexpensive. You can see here the interior room is $749. That's what we're going to go with. This is where we're going to start anyway. Okay. Since we're not booking this.
Now our internet's slow. Maybe it's an internet problem, not a.
It may be an internet problem. Is your Xbox on?
It is.
Ah. So it told me it couldn't process it, but here it is. Oh no.
Oh, so it can't process the
We'll do it again. Just kidding. We're not going to do it again.
Just kidding. I'm not gonna look at the price.
You have it written down somewhere.
Roughly.
A roughly estimated cost is what you're gonna get.
All right, guys. So whatever is happening is just it's killing us right now. But this is okay. This is fun. This is fun. This is fun.
It is fun.
Okay,
is
there
fun.
we go.
It's better on a cruise.
Everyone's
but
saying it's a week. Everyone's saying it's a week before.
It's a week before.
It's you have it 7 through 14, not 14 through 21.
that's why it's not working because you don't have the dates right.
And it even knew that. Hit the wrong one. I'm sorry. God.
Scott and
Zach's not saying anything, is he?
not yet. It was
Yeah.
Scott. Nope.
Oh,
I don't
see
see
what you're
anything.
saying.
I don't see
Yeah,
anything from him.
The Sweet Life of Daniel and DeFan.
Who said that?
Scott.
Yeah,
Scott.
he doesn't know. See, I did this. Where did it go? Is it this one?
Not only is
No.
StreamYard giving you issues, Carnival itself is giving you issues. I said 8-day. We're not going on an 8-day.
Yeah, we are.
When?
We may
Surprise.
be. We may be.
Usually searching for cruise is not this difficult.
There it is. I was just a week ahead. Because I think I said that. Okay.
Okay.
I think this is it. I'm not real sure. But at this point,
I think
what's-
somebody will come in and
what's
tell us.
$50 among friends? Can we get it?
I'm trying to read the comments. Can't read the comments and listen to you too. Listen, Linda, you need
Hey,
to
Linda,
book.
book the cruise.
If this doesn't work, would it be okay if I just push everything off the table?
No.
No, there's a TV, a laptop, a soundboard, a phone, and a GoPro.
I give up.
That's about
Goodness gracious.
Just go back
$3,000.
and tell them.
Okay.
Let's just go back and tell them.
Book it, book it, book it. We're trying, we're trying, we're trying.
It wouldn't get past the swirly thing.
It doesn't want us to go on another cruise.
Okay. So that's aggravating. The cruise is roughly $1,900. What that includes is the actual cost of what it's going to take for you to get on the ship. That's the cruise ship. And I was going to let y'all see the breakdown of the taxes and the fees and all of that. Because when you go to Carnival now, you see a price that includes those. What it doesn't include is the gratuities, the insurance, and
Do you see it?
no,
We're clear.
Just go ahead and keep talking.
You shared your Carnival screen. Come back to this screen, and now you're cleared.
oh my stars!
Hey, free cruise? Free cruise.
Okay, well, hey, whatever works, right? So it's $1,900. Here's the fun part now. I'm not
Don't mess it up.
satisfied.
Don't mess it up.
I'm not. I can't. I'm not satisfied.
Better not mess it up.
See, it just there. Oh wait,
But then
It's
it tells
free.
you not available.
yes.
Maybe it's full.
It wasn't earlier.
How earlier?
At 6:30, right after dinner. I come up here and got this all set up just so that I wouldn't have to do what I'm doing now. But guess what?
Now you're having to do
I'm
it.
having to do it. Y'all know what we need? We need another curved monitor. We need a curved monitor so I can.
You already got one monitor.
Yeah, but it's not.
Start again, but log in first.
Who said that?
Carnival
Liz.
Cruise Addicts.
Liz, if I do that though, what it's going to do is going to pull up my offers. And what I was trying not to do is sway somebody's decision by having a $500 cruise instead of a $700 cruise. but this ain't working either way. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to let Darlene take over now
Oh,
because
Whoop.
she gets to do this and I get to watch and take a drink of water.
well water.
Nope, this is straight up water.
Okay, so we know you're going to go out of Miami. So we have to find a way to get there. And he's not too keen on driving 12, 14 hours to Miami. So
Nope.
we're going to try to do an airplane. And we're going to go from Birmingham to Miami. Is it showing it on me? What I'm doing?
It is. It's just a little bit delayed. We're not going to Minnesota today.
If this works, I am so not going to be happy with
Oh,
you.
going to go round trip. When are we leaving?
We're going to get down there on the 13th.
And this is 2027?
So it is. We can't go out.
Oh, no.
All right.
No.
Just
Can't
so
get
we'll
to.
go out of February 26th. So this is just an idea. Remember, this is not actual cost. This will just give us an idea of a rough estimate cost of everything.
Would we
Come
take
back on
a
that
desert
22nd.
adventure to go visit Scott?
Do I want to?
Would you want to go into a desert to visit Scott?
We're
Why
going to
does-
take 2 passengers because Daniel doesn't know if he wants to go with us or not.
With him being in school, we're not planning on him going. We're going to make it to where he can go if his classes and everything will get it. Oh, look,
Here we go. Here we
Oh,
go.
Oh,
Here we go.
this is not an accurate cost comparison, just an idea of what it would cost.
Liz wants us to book that free cruise.
I do too.
So the day going down, we want to kind of get to Miami early because neither one of us has been to Miami. So we want to kind of see the sights. So
You're 11 at 7:45 a.m.
right
your
here.
best one.
Ooh,
And we, oh, wait, maybe not. Look at that cost right there.
Yep, that's why you
Holy
look at
cow.
cost.
somebody has never flown before. You either.
Some of us too have not flown before. Okay, so 347 wouldn't be a bad idea to get into Miami. We could eat dinner.
So that leaves you an hour to explore before dinner.
So what did we do? Delta Comfort or Maine?
We did Delta Comfort. So we're looking at the Delta Comfort, but that's $1,600, guys. Our cruise is $1,900.
This one or this one?
Okay, for this instance, just go with the classic. Yeah.
Go with the cheaper one.
We're also looking at something else that Lisa and Scott and a couple other people have mentioned to us, and that is flying into Orlando and taking the Brightline in. I know Scott put a video out last year when he went, so we're going to watch that once we actually get the cruise booked.
But when we leave Miami to come back home, we don't want an early flight because getting off the ship may not be before 10 o'clock. So,
And you don't want to miss your flight back home.
No.
mhm. So we'd probably select this one right here.
As the
Maybe we'll select
wheel of
theirs.
death turns, there's other cost saving options. We're close enough to Atlanta. We would drive over to Atlanta. Goodness gracious.
And there you go, $1,700 for tickets. That's more than the cruise
That is almost the cost of the cruise.
because that doesn't include your baggage fee.
It doesn't. What else?
So make sure it's not. I don't think it's going to show anything, but make sure it's just not going to show anything.
Like our credit card number?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we don't have a credit card number. So.
Yeah.
So you're looking at $1,700 plus baggage. We know we're going to take one big one. We can each take a carry-on. I think we said we would take one big one, one little one, and 2 backpacks, which we just have to pay for that one. So you're looking at $1,820 just for a flight.
So 2 things have been said. people said try Fort Lauderdale instead.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
Chris and Liz has said that, and then
Yep.
Lori said that she looked at Brightline, is that what you called it?
Bright line.
And it's cheaper to fly.
It's cheaper to fly.
That's what she said.
Okay. So Fort Lauderdale, not Orlando. Fort Lauderdale was the one I was thinking about. You're right, guys. Sorry about that. So 1900 for the cruise. On the cruise, it doesn't cover everything. It covers most things. And then another 18 for the flight.
Let me get out of that.
If you do go down there at the bottom.
Right here.
No, where it says stop sharing.
Dwayne wants to book a U-Haul truck for us to all road trip in.
Dwayne, that's so not a bad
And then
idea.
now what?
You got to go back. Can I have it?
He's driving now.
There we go.
There we go. We're back.
All right. So are we blurry or not?
We're not blurry at all.
We're not blurry.
Okay, good. Let's go. Chet said come by and pick him up. We can pick up Billy J on the way over. Pick up Lori Barber, Linda.
Listen, Linda.
Listen, Linda. All right, so here we go. Here's the fun part now.
We don't want to fly Spirit.
Look, she says I look fantastic.
She's talking about me.
Well, you do. Yeah. So
I've never flown before, so I don't know if the smaller flights would work for me this time.
tell them the rest of the story too.
I don't know the rest of the story.
You're claustrophobic?
Yes. I didn't think I could do an interior room on the ship either, but I've managed.
She's been on 3 with an interior room.
Yes.
It's gotten bad. I won't even ride elevators hardly anymore.
I agree with you, Liz. Though. Yes.
Thank y'all.
I think you've got enough brownie points.
You're
saved
making me
up.
blush.
No sunburn.
Oh, yeah.
So when we were looking at this 13-hour drive, we looked at a bus, we looked at a train. Train's 3 days. Love the idea, but we don't have that much time to be off. Flying is the most viable. Driving is not out of the question. It'll take us longer.
I'd be one of the ones you wake up at 3 a.m. and
and drive until 3 p.m., crash, and then drive in again. So, but all of this still isn't everything on the cruise. So now, Daniel, what are you going to share?
Well, probably the most important thing, the second most important thing besides traveling, the food and drinks. And if you know Carnival, they got some good food. The Guy's Burger right now. How does that sound?
Delicious.
Right now,
Amazing.
sitting right here in front of me, Guy's Burger right now, just munching on it, doing whatever, people watching, whatever. That is free. So is Blue Iguana. I think it's Blue Iguana actually. Is it Blue Iguana?
Mhm.
And it's also free. It's got some good tacos.
What
But
about
then-
pizza?
And then pizza. 12 a.m. slice of pizza, the best. I
So-
think that's one of the best things about the cruise is waking up and being like, I'm not really hungry, but I'm snacky. Let's go get a pizza. Because it stays open until 4 a.m.,
No,
3
not
a.m.
anymore. They
Oh,
done
I
away
can't do
with
the
that.
floating off my
It
seat.
goes at 12.
Oh, so it closes at 12?
So what we would know as the Pirate is it closes at 12, and then they had, or maybe sooner, but then they have the midnight pizza, and it's not the same. So yeah. We are, but we're actually using this as an opportunity. When we decided to do a weekly live, these were some of the videos that we were making, and next week's episode of the train wreck was a video that we did, and after I looked at it and I showed it to them, we just said it didn't look right. It didn't feel right. So that's how let's
Let's do
just
a live train
weekly live. So that's how this all come about. So back to your food. If you go hungry on a cruise ship
You're doing
or
something wrong.
thirsty, it's your fault because there's plenty of free options, included options.
Included all with that $1,900
Yeah.
price line.
But there's other things. Now
There's the seafood shack, the sushi, the steakhouse. I'm trying to think.
There's an
Hey,
Italian place too, isn't there?
is there Italian place? I'm not sure what's all available now,
So
but stuff like that will cost more.
it does, and that was one of those things. How much was it roughly?
It was about $24 to $65 for the non-included, the sushi, the seafood, the steakhouse, and whatnot. Steakhouse is going to be a lot more expensive than you think because it is fine dining. I guess that's what you would classify it
Yeah.
as. But then the
Oh,
sushi wasn't bad either. It was pretty good sushi too.
It was. Now on the celebration, we
We
haven't.
didn't go on the celebration.
No, we're going on. That's the 27th.
But
Come
you done
on.
on a cruise I didn't know about.
No, on the celebration, there's going to be more. Our next one, the Horizon. There's options that we haven't had before. Del Capitano.
That's the Italian place.
Yeah, we haven't had that option before. And then there's other things. So just know that your basic food and drink, you'll have water, tea, coffee.
Juice.
Yeah, water lemonade. Water
lemonade,
lemonade
that's
is
it,
the thing
lemonade.
that's strewn out all throughout the
Yeah.
Lido deck number 9 on most ships, I think. That is strewn out everywhere on that deck, normally at all hours of the day besides breakfast.
Yeah, I think water and lemonade and all that are out there pretty much all the time. So
What you looking for?
so what we'll do is, don't forget the deli.
The deli's
The
good.
deli is good
The
because
deli also stays up later than most places too.
Yeah.
So there's normally a lot of people.
Sometimes they have the omelet station there too.
that's where they have that omelet. Yeah,
That's where they
that's
have
really
omelets.
good. All right, so just know that your food cost is in there. And what we did is we said roughly $100 per person to cover that. Now it's going to be a little bit more if you wanted to.
Bye, Lori.
Lori, have a good one. Thanks for coming in.
Have a good night, Lori.
I forget there in our head. So we're going to put that at $200 extra. Then where are we? Drinks.
You got a drink.
Oh yeah.
So you gotta have drinks, and I know most of the people in this live stream are of the spicy water age, and that will cost extra as well. Buying it by yourself, buying it by yourself, buy the drink itself will cost you somewhere from $13 to $20 per drink, and you're gonna be on a long cruise.
So
We were trying.
they were. So I'm real. Never mind. We won't go into that. I'll put it down. When you get on board, if you're a soda drinker, a pop drinker, a Coke drinker, then
Dr. Pepper.
yeah. Well,
Mountain
not out of
Dew,
Florida.
Pepsi,
Uh,
whatever.
Nope. After this year, they're going to Coke. If you're going to be a soft drinker and that's your go-to, then it may be cheaper for you to do that. How much is the bubbles package?
So there's 2 different packages you can buy: the bubbles and the cheers.
okay. The bubbles is just for the soft drinks.
Bubbles is just for the soft drinks, and that's going to cost you somewhere around $11 per adult.
Per day.
$11 per adult
day.
per day.
It's going to cost
Yeah.
you 56, around 56 a day if you're on a 5-day.
On a 5-day. So if this one's going to be an 8-day, we're going to say it's $88. That's per person. So you're looking at $172 for 2 people.
And then you also have cheers, which includes not only I think it includes the adult beverages, but it also includes more beverages like coffee, sports drinks, and there's one more.
There's coffee, milk.
Milk.
You
Sports
get
drinks.
juices too, sports drinks, water.
I think the cheers package is the one that includes everything.
Yeah,
but
I
I could
think
be wrong.
Now this is on Carnival. I know on Royal they actually have a 3-tier, a soft drink, a mid that actually covers some of the coffees and non-alcoholic beverages, and then they also have a alcoholic beverage tier as well. How much is a Cheers package?
The cheers package is a little more expensive. And whenever I say little, I mean a lot more expensive. It is $88 a person.
He was trying to.
We got to have a deal or no deal button. And
So we don't do the Cheers package. We don't partake of the alcoholic beverage. That would even be worth it. If we want something, it's just cheaper for us to get it that way. We're not judging. Y'all do whatever y'all want to do. This is what we do. Remember, this is the fam style. So we're trying to get our firstborn at 88,000 stars. That's the new one. Yes.
It's me or the Cheers package.
Crap. That would be cheaper for the Cheers package.
Yeah.
For
Would
us.
be.
All right.
My child or drinks.
Tequila. All right. So here comes the next big thing. Y'all are
They're nagging us on.
bullies. Let me say this. That actually is a go. We're going to do it, but we also wanted to get this done. This live fiasco. train wreck.
Surprise! We're going.
And so, yeah, that's going to happen. We've got one paid off. We're working on the other one, and then this one. Boom. So
Boom, revealed.
the next big thing that is not included in the cost of your cruise is an excursion. Linda, if you only knew, and he's the good one, is the excursions. Excursions are not covered in any of your expenses. They are an additional cost. They are as little as $50. Now I'm going to go through Carnival. I'm not going to talk about third party or do it yourself or anything like that, so that everybody can go back and look at. Thank goodness for that. Yeah.
So I will say this about the excursions before you get into it. There is a little bit of a risk and reward if you do it by yourself. From what you've told me, just by yourself and not through Carnival, because Carnival will hike up the prices on excursions. But you also get that benefit of not being left behind if something were to happen. Just something to be aware of if you look at excursions.
That's a great point.
Carnival will put the prices upwards, but it's more beneficial because you won't be left behind.
Yep. Yeah, and that's something y'all need to think about. You need to know about it. I am not advocating to not do a carnival. I'm not advocating to do a carnival. You do you, we do us. If you do a carnival, you're going to pay a little bit more. And so
But you won't be left behind.
You won't be left behind. Just know it's not included in your cost. So whatever you want to do, scuba diving, parasailing, turtle touching, skinny dipping with the stingrays, see anything like that. Never mind, I'll leave that one alone. That's not included. That's an additional cost. Okay. What we said was we do it. We put $125 per port per person.
Mm-hmm.
So we will make a decision to say, hey, we're going to 3 ports. We're going to do 2 excursions. So we're going to say that's going to be $500. So I'm not saying that's you. I'm not saying you got to do something at every port. It's just what we do. Okay.
I mainly like to shop.
And that's cool too. That's really cool.
She goes to the Bahamas to shop.
There's things there that you can't get from Temu or Shein or Walmart. Oh, it's the last one. Oh yeah,
It's the last one.
the miscellaneous cost.
Ooh, what's the miscellaneous? What does that include?
Oh,
That includes your coffee on the way down.
she doesn't drink coffee, y'all.
Yes, I do. I like the frappes, the frozen
The
coffees.
frozen coffee.
Frozen coffees, he says. She
You
says.
got to tip the porters, the wait staff, your room steward. If you go a taxi on your excursion, you have to tax them. This is the one I like, the casino. I need casino money.
You don't win anything.
Oh no, that's
That's how you
somewhat
got to
true.
go to Universal.
Wow.
Laundry, if you need to happen to have to wash clothes, they have laundry mats. I think on each floor, pretty much. And you gotta have souvenirs for the shopping.
You have to have souvenirs.
And then if you don't have somebody to stay home and watch the animals, you gotta have boarding costs for the kennel.
That's a sneaky one. That
Mhm.
is such a sneaky one.
Did I
We
forget
started
anything?
we started a book club on Carnival Cruise Lines.
Well, you could, yeah. Um, well, what we did is you got food going down, hotel stay.
Oh yeah.
I forgot about all that. I
forgot
forgot
about-
about all this down.
I was gonna sleep in our car.
So what we're going to say is, and it's a really low estimate. It's about $500. That'll cover your gas, your food down there. If you live close enough to a port, you don't need a hotel. You'll see next week some things, but we recommend coming in earlier because you never know. Someone told us poop that happens is going to happen, and you don't want to be
Tonight
stuck.
is proof.
Yes, tonight is living proof. Hey TCT, welcome
Hey,
in.
Welcome
TCT.
in.
Happy Monday to you. There's no
Oof.
Oh no, where are we gonna play Uno?
I don't know.
That is the ungroup.
Kimberly,
Cruise.
welcome in.
Welcome
The
in.
Bull Club. The Bull Club. Oh. All right, so that covers a whole lot. Hold on, let me do my math. I'll talk real quick.
He's doing his math, so let's scroll through the comments real quick.
Can't scroll too fast.
Can't scroll too fast. We got one member of the book club for the cruise, Carnival Cruise.
Is it Dwayne or Steve that said I didn't want to touch the turtle, so they told me not to?
It was Denise.
Oh, it was Denise.
Yes.
Don't do the turtle touching. You will get arrested for touching the turtles.
So when we swam with them, we could not. Y'all leave my pen. Hand me that other pencil, please. Y'all happy now?
Start a book club.
Oh my goodness, I can't read the comment.
Here, I'll add it and you read. You
I
talk.
already added it.
Oh,
Yeah. It was Denise. It was Drew Lynch, a comedian. I didn't want to touch the turtle until they said I couldn't touch the turtle. Dude stutters. The comedian that stutters. And so when he's saying that, oh, it's priceless. It is priceless. All right, y'all got it? Keep going.
do the next.
I played one game at the casino. I was like, yeah, this is too much
And
overstimulation.
he doesn't
for me.
realize the casino is what got him to Universal last year. I won big, and that's how I paid our tickets.
I was playing craps and we do the messaging thing, but it doesn't ding like a text would. So I'm playing and I'm think I'm doing okay. I'm winning $5 or $10, and then the breaking action, and she says, "Yeah, I just won whatever I won."
600.
And I'm like, "Did you what?" So that was fun. That was fun. Chris has got you in the casino.
Come on.
Liz will be doing casino. That's really a good idea.
Yeah.
Math is mathing. You got to book the cruise.
Yes, ma'am. We really are on it. Chris, hey,
Hey, Chris.
welcome in. Welcome in.
Whatever floats your boat.
Floaty,
Floaty's
welcome in. Welcome in. So we got about 10 minutes. You're supposed to be welcoming them in.
You're
I said
talking
hey.
too much.
I said hey,
Oh.
Floaty. What's up?
I said, hey, Chris.
Hey, Chris.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So here's the
There's Sweet Bee
And then
Creative.
Sweet Bee.
so Linda did a card today. It was an ugly sweater card. It was really cool because she started out with a piece of paper, and in the end, it looked like something you paid $10 for it at CVS for.
CPS.
Yes, it was really cool. Anyway, the name got me sidetracked. Forgot what I was going to say. Dang.
The cost of our cruise is
Yeah,
going to be
yeah,
what?
cruise.
Imagine the cruise.
This is not what it will cost you. This is a rough estimate to go on the Unhinged with all of you crazy, fun people or fun, crazy people, whichever one.
She doesn't use the Etsy.
She does. She really, really does. Okay, so anyway, roughly cruise, flight,
Hotel.
hotel,
Excursions,
Excursions.
drink package.
Some we went with Bubbles, and
Bubbles, not Cheers.
I forgot what the $200 was. I didn't even put casino in there. Hold up.
Uh-oh.
Hold up, we gotta take a break.
Nope, we're back. That was
Okay.
easy.
That was easy.
We're looking at $5,500.
So we're setting up a GoFundMe account.
Better than another page.
Or OnlyFans, is that what you're talking about?
I already have a fans only page. Zach is my
Number
biggest
one.
donor.
He's my prime member. He likes feet pick too. Okay.
I quit the fam.
All right. So only Ron. See? The only people who know that are the premium members. We haven't implemented the reward point system yet, but we're working on it. Y'all leave my wood liquor alone, okay? Guys, that is basically literally just a rough estimate. I encourage you to sit down and break it down for your situation. You may be a solo cruiser. You may be a platinum person that your cruise is either free or the other stuff that we would have to pay for, you get.
Or you might have casino deals.
They are in 26. We're not talking about that though. Casino is what we're going to go on. I know ours isn't going to be $1,900. I actually think ours is $1,200. I think it's right at $1,200. Interior, we're not doing the balcony. If you want to do the balcony, please do. We've done the balcony. We've done the interior more.
It's cheaper.
We really like the interior. You shut the door, you turn those lights out, and that fan's moving that air. You're gone. You're gone.
Yeah, that's cheaper than a European cruise too.
Oh, is it? I haven't been on that one.
I haven't been on a European cruise.
Absolutely. So, and that's $500 in the casino.
To the
500
beach?
from me.
Oh, she said she wins too much for you to have money.
Man, please. Man, please. So you take your situation, you put it down in there the best way you can. We are going to book this. We have to do some things. Before I forget, everybody, there's 17 people in this chat. There's 17 people that should be saying something to her.
Also, you started a new thing, by the way.
Hold up. Yep. Ask her why. They actually start next week.
Maybe.
Yep.
Isn't there something more we got to mention?
Happy birthday.
Happy
Not till
Adam-
August.
Not yet.
Her birthday's in August.
I think it was one of the past live streams we mentioned it on.
Yeah. Somebody was supposed to have done something. Wait, what? That's not funny. No. Somebody owes y'all a vlog.
I know. I'm slacking.
I'm just saying.
I said we're
Ideas.
just saying you're leaving
There it
the
is. There it is.
you're leaving the people on edge of what they want to see.
There it is. Did y'all put that one in there? Way to go, way to go, way to go. Congratulations. No, not that one. It's this one
That
right
one.
here.
I need ideas.
You're the one that's got to come up with the vlog.
I'm gonna throw him under the bus. I came up with one, and he says no.
Which one?
The thrifting, doing our thrift stores.
No, I said that would be a good one.
Mhm.
We're gonna make that a poll.
Ah, look at this one.
We got to make that a poll.
Congratulations day.
Kind of
And what is really, really bad is I actually could read that. All right, guys, we got about 5 more minutes. I am so sorry about the technical difficulties. I have no clue.
Ooh,
Mickey's talking to me.
That's many.
that's
Minnie,
Minnie.
I'm sorry. I don't know what happened. Thank y'all for hanging in there. It fixed itself. We didn't have an echo.
So next week we'll have an echo, but no blurry camera.
See,
Mhm.
she's really big about that. And that's what I told her. She said, "Well, I can't film and do it too." I said, "Sure you can. She can
He's
do
just
it.
trying to get out of going shopping at the thrift stores with me.
She can do it. We have a GoPro with a clip. We got a chest mount. We have a head mount. So we got it.
Or the other one, what my preschoolers say on a daily.
Okay, that would be hilarious. That would be hilarious. Um,
I think it would get taken down for it being too extreme.
that could go on the Only Ron's page too.
You're bad.
I didn't say it. She did. Or he did.
I think they frown upon that in America.
Yeah, well, only in certain parts. Look at this. She's all over. Okay, so next week we're going to attempt to talk about what you once you got your cruise booked, what you could be doing. I don't want to say what you should be doing because if you've been on a cruise, if you've been on a vacation, you kind of have an idea of what you should be doing,
You should be going to buy new outfits at the thrift store.
and you should be filming it too.
Okay, okay.
See, you're gonna go to a different live stream and somebody's gonna say that, and you're like, "How did you know that?"
Well, that's okay because it's coming. So
What? Hold up, what?
next week, well, yeah, you, Linda, you know, because that's kind of exactly what she does. Can't do that to you. So, that's next week's. If things go right, we'll be doing it. We may be fuzzy. We may not even have sound, so we'll learn sign language between now and then.
Well, we will be here in some form of matter.
Yeah.
That's what sign language my preschooler taught me.
Hey, you're number one.
Just on a different finger.
Thank y'all for joining us. We do appreciate it again.
enjoyed
Welcome
it.
in, foodie.
I apologize.
Wait. Somebody's coming in.
It's Foodie. Hey, Miss Vicky, how
Hey,
are
Miss
you?
Vicky.
Welcome
Welcome
in.
in.
Good thing. Oh, look.
What?
Click on that one.
I was called a stupid butthead.
Did they use butt?
Welcome in, Miss Vicky. Thanks
Welcome
for
in, Miss
coming
Vicky.
in.
Also, MFR.
Hey, we're not after hours yet. You can't say that.
Not after hours.
I didn't say the word.
The farm.
That's good. Yeah, that's Zach for you.
Good night,
Guys,
Zach.
thank y'all for coming in. I do know Rick's coming up next. I haven't quite linked this together so that it would go straight to there. I will get to that, learn how to do that.
Can you do that?
You can.
If you're not him, you can.
Oh, okay. All right.
That one's gonna be.
Got quiet all of a sudden, too.
Yep.
Denise did our shirts. Did my shirt.
Did his shirt.
Yeah.
His shirt.
I can't buy them in my size from that place. So
You can't see
she's
yours
done
because of
that.
the mic.
Yeah, no, you can't see mine because of the chat either.
Oh, yeah.
Mine's the same thing as hers, but it's a black version.
All right. Lori, welcome back. But we're about to exit now. We're going to
About
exit
to-
stage left or something like that.
About the exit.
Thank y'all
stage.
so much for
Thank
coming
y'all.
in. We appreciate it.
Thank y'all.
Go over and see Rick. Always a good time. And we will see y'all next Monday.
Next Monday.
So there's
at-
mail coming in.
Mel is from New Zealand.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That might-
Welcome in, Mel.
Welcome in, man.
I don't know if it's night or day for you. I get those
I
confused.
think it's day.
Do we have a picture?
Oh, we do. Yeah. Let's try this. Okay, so
Shot,
we're gonna
shot.
get out of here. Maybe in a minute. I got to see if it's gonna work.
It was that.
There's this one.
You sure?
Nope.
I don't think that's. I don't think that's the one.
Settings.
Yeah, no,
There's the link to Rick in the chat.
It's lunchtime in New Zealand.
Lunchtime.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Thanks for coming in, guys.
Thanks for
Thank
coming in.
y'all. Okay.